Let's talk about summation. The summation notation is a sigma. So sigma, do you see there is a big sigma symbol on the right? That is a Greek letter, sigma. So let's say we have a set of number x1, x2, x3, x4, and then all the way to xn. So we have n numbers right in front of you. I want to find the sum of this set. So the sum of this set means the sigma x. In mathematics, sigma means summation. Summation means you add all the numbers up. So we have x1 plus x2 plus x3, and then all the way to xn. And then the next thing is the square of a sum. Square of a sum means you add all the numbers first and then you square the final answer. So square of sum means the square of the sum of x squared. So do you see that inside the parenthesis we have a sum of x? So sum of x is inside a parenthesis. That means you add all the numbers first and then you square the big sum. So we have x1, x2 all the way to xn. We add all n numbers up and then we get a big sum and then we square that big sum. How about the square of a sum? The square of a sum means you square every individual number first and then you add them up. So we have x1 squared. So you take the first number, you square that, and then you take the second number, you square that, you take the third number, you square that, so on and so forth, and then you add up all the squares. So that's why we call that the sum of squares. Okay, so I have a data for you. So 8, 17, 14, 10, 12, 17, and 11. I would like you to calculate these sums. All right, so the first one is the sum of x. So the sum of x is very easy. So the sum of x, that is equals to 8 plus 17 plus 14 plus 10 plus 12 plus 17 plus 11. So 8, 17, let me make sure I did not miss any numbers. 14, 10, 12, 17, 17, and 11. So the sum is equals to 89. So that is the sum of x. You just add every number up. And then the next one is the sum. So let me use different color to divide this up. So the next one is 1 plus 0.5x. So what that means is for the first number 8, you have to do 1 plus 0.5 times 8. And then this is the first number. And then for the second number, you plug it into x. So 1 plus 0.5 times 17. So that means you take a number and then divide that by 2 and then you add 1 to it. And then the next number 14. So you have 1 plus 0.5 times 14. And then the next number is 10. You have 1 plus 0.5 times 10. And then 1 plus 0.5 times 12. 1 plus 0.5 times 17, and then 1 plus 0.5 times 11. All right, so what is that equal to? So this one, if you calculate carefully, I have 51.5. So let's say that the first one right here. So the first one is, you have what? You have 1 plus 4, right? And then so on and so forth. So take the number times 0.5 means divided by 2, and then you add 1 to it. How about the next one, x minus 2? So the next one, x minus 2. So sum of x minus 2. So you take the first number, 8 minus 2, and then you add the next number, 17 minus 2. Why do we add them? Because sigma means the sum means you add them. And then 14 minus 2. So that means you take every single number, subtract 2 first, and then you add all the differences. 10 minus 2, and then 12 minus 2, and then 17 minus 2, and then 11 minus 2. So what is that equal to? So this one you have a 6, right? 8 minus 2, 17 minus 2, 14 minus 2, 10 minus 2, and then 12 minus 2, 17 minus 2, and then 11 minus 2. That is equals to 9. So 8, 6, 15, 12, 8, 10, 15, and 9. So the sum is equals to 75. All right, so that is x minus 2. So how about the next one? The next one is you add first and then you square, right? So what is that called? Let's take a look. That is called the square of a sum. And then the last one is you square every individual value first and then you add. So let's do the next one. The next one, we pick a different color. So this is a sum of x, and then you square the big sum. So this is sum of square, right? So this is square of a sum, square of a sum. Okay, let's do the computation. So we have the first number that is 8, and then we have 17, and then we have 14, and then we have 10, we have 12, we have 17, and then we have 11. So this is the sum of x. And then the square is right over there. So the sum is equals to 89, and then you square that, that is equals to 79 and 21. And then let's do the last one. The last one is called sum of squares. So sum of a bunch of square. Okay, you can draw a parenthesis. So this is a square plus 17 square plus 14 square plus 10 square plus 12 square plus 17 square plus 11 square. So the sum is equals to 1203. And then before I end this video, I want to give you a set of negative value. Let's try the negative value. So how about this? I have a data. How about -5, -4, -3, -2, and -1? So what is the sum? What is the sum of x? So the sum of x is -5 plus -4 plus -3 plus -2 plus -1. So when you see the plus and minus, you end up with a minus, right? So plus minus, you end up with a minus. So that means we have -5 minus 4 minus 3 minus 2 minus 1. So we have a -1 minus 3, that is -4, 5, 6. So -5 minus, -5 minus 4, -9 minus 3, that is -12, 14, -15. So the sum is equals to -15. How about the square of a sum? So how about this? We sum first and then we square. What is the expression look like? The expression looks like this. You have -5 minus 4 minus 3 minus 2 minus 1. So basically we take this and then we put that inside the parenthesis, and then we square the final answer. So we have -15 square, that is equals to 225. How about sum of square? So we have sum of square, x and then square. So this one we square every individual value. -5 square plus -4 square plus -3 square plus -2 square plus -1 square. So that is equals to 25. This is an equal. That is equals to 25, and then 16, and then 9, and then 4, and then 1. The sum is equals to 55. Alright, so that is how you take care of the negative values. Okay, so that is the end of this video. If you think my instruction is helpful and clear, give me a like, share the video for me. If you are on your way out, click the subscribe button. I will see you all in the next lesson. Signing off for now.